MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Braves. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. Unless he starts to get hot.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitter's count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, number 13.
And this is taken outside for ball one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, man, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Digging in, Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer on the run, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
So coming to the plate, Kris Bryant. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Juan Soto. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
9, Brandon Belt.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And as of right now, they're currently tied for the top spot in that category. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping up now, number 36. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ed Sosa. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 2 down, runners at first and second. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after standing in, Matt Chapman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Matt Chapman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
So stepping in, number 25. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Puig.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's George Springer, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop. Up in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman Brandon Belt.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready for another chance. Number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Fouled back.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The batter, number
Here's
5,
Corey Seager.
shortstop,
1 run in and
Corey
1 gone
Seager.
so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Seager becomes
First
out
baseman,
number
number
2 this
17.
inning.
Chris Ryan.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Juan
Now batting,
Soto.
right fielder, Juan Soto.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the left fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Here's the catcher, Wilson
The catcher,
Ramos,
number 40.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The
So
batter,
striding forward
number
now,
36.
number 36. A base hit in his first trip. Soto has a read on it. Oh, no, he missed it. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher, number 55.
At the plate,
Carlos
Carlos Rodon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That one's in there. 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Striding in once again, Ed Sosa. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. 4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Chapman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the Braves here in the 4th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 19.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Sosa takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. Number
Into
25.
the box now. Number 25. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Jack Flaherty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh-1 count, and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the inning. Here's George Springer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Tapper up the line. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the ground to the right side. Anderson brings it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The second baseman, number 6.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, number 13, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Line drive to left, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him. The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Zach Cozart goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 36. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Right fielder, one
slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Number 25.
Ready for another shot now. Number 25. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Ready once again, Carlos Rodon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ed Sosa.
Now batting, shortstop.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Bryant. Frankie Cordero is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Cordero.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. He pulls this one into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 7, second
at the
baseman,
plate, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to third. fielded by Cozart. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
67, Seth Lugo.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
He's set and the pitch. Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes. For Kyle Zimmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Juan Soto.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Long run for the left fielder. He's got it one away. Now in the box, Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, number 25. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ball 2 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Here's the first pitch to him. Zach Cozart is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soto is under it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at bat. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, number 36. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Chapman is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
And batting in the 8th spot.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jake Marisnick.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
coming to the plate 13. Now, number 13. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos has got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Carlos Rodon